Up in the timeline, select the frame before contact and create a new keyframe. You've now essentially hijacked the entire tween before it by changing the endpoint. Do what you did for squash now, but use opposite values. So this time, you will put 80% for horizontal and 120 for vertical. We will call this frame the contact stretch. Reposition the ball just like you did when we squashed it. Use the Align panel and align it to the bottom edge. This will make sure that the impact of the ball hitting the ground is really felt. The ball touches the ground stretched, then is squashed in the very next frame while it's still on the floor. Now we want to apply that same stretch going back up to the top. To copy it easily, right-click on that contact stretch frame we just created and select Copy Frames. Now, right-click the frame after the squash frame and select Paste Frames. You'll need to reapply the slow out for the rebound tween by going back to the Properties panel, down to Easing, click on Classic Ease, choose Ease Out, and change the number to 100. Right now, there are 3 contact frames in a row: stretch, squash, and stretch again. To make sure the ball doesn't feel as though it's sticking to the ground before bouncing, move the second stretch up just about half of its height so that it's not still touching the ground. We'll call this frame the rebound stretch. If you test the movie now, you'll see that the ball gradually stretches more and more as it falls and squashes only on impact. Then it shoots back up with a stretch. The speed has been emphasized by the stretch, the weight has been emphasized by the squash, and the ball's elasticity has been emphasized by both of them together. Now a simple bouncing ball is more interesting to watch. We've just scratched the surface of what this principle brings to animation and how Animate CC can make it happen.